much more fun. You know,
don't mind me. I'm still learning, April. We got all these new commercial breaks going on right now. And it's like, when are we coming back? We'll find out, you know?
Here we are.
So this is really cool. I mean, we're in the perfect time to be talking about bugs.
Yes.
Rain's here.
That's right. They
And
are all coming.
With the weather being from really, 98 degrees, it seemed like 2 days ago, to 55 today. It's a little bit different, but all natural bug spray and repellent is always needed. You don't have to worry about that smell, all those chemicals. No. And in our own backyard, we have a company that provides all that. How awesome is that, April? Thank you.
Thank you very much. A little known fact, anytime that it's 50 degrees or more, those bugs come out. So now, these last several days, it being 50 and that, all the gnats and everything, they're all coming out. So a lot of people don't think, oh, it's only Easter, we don't need to worry about bugs. But ticks are already out, chiggers, gnats, so yeah.
Well, and too, I was sitting on the deck the other day. Oh my goodness, it was like they all knew it was going to be hot. It's like they have their own weather channel for bugs. I'm starting to really think that's just what's happening here. And they're watching, like, I don't know, Aunt Murray, going out there and telling them. So Skitopel, which I've been pronouncing wrong all show long as I've been promoting you.
Sorry.
I thought, I don't know why. I just thought Skitopel. I don't know why.
No.
I don't know.
That's different. Most people will say Skitopel or something, but we wanted to trademark it since we came up with a unique formula, and so we worked with a trademark lawyer, and he said you have to come up with something original. And so my brain took mosquito and repel and put it together, and but once everybody hears Skitopel, it makes sense.
Well, it does. It's like, there we go. It's like, because I love the name, and I'm going, well, that's awesome. And then when you said it, I went, oh, duh, of course. So take us through this. When did you get this idea to develop your own product?
It was a few years ago, about 2019. We just, I've been gardening my entire life. So, I had all of these herbs all around the house, and I even grew, I still grow, catnip for the cats.
Oh, cool.
But, so, we could be outside, and we didn't even think about putting bug spray or anything on because we just never had a problem.
Yeah.
But, of course, we go to my parents' house in town or, friends, relatives' houses, and we would just get eaten alive. And we never could, and, we're like, wait a minute. We never had any bug spray with us because we never needed it at home. So, there we were getting eaten alive. So I started doing a lot of research and, found out it was because of all these herbs. So then I thought, well, what can we do? Everybody should be able to be outside and enjoy being outside.
This is, I'm seriously so impressed. I just, to me, it's like, number one, my brain is swimming with questions right now.
Good.
Because I'm going, how the hell do you compile these ingredients? Because you do this all yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
My husband and I.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So what is unique, our candles actually have our herbs in them.
Can I smell it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is our lavender.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Tenderloin Farms, who we just had on that grows lavender, would be going nut. Smells so good.
And this one is our lemon balm. And you can actually, in that one, you can actually see the herbs in it.
You can't, I like the look of that, too. I like seeing the herbs in it. It makes it look cool.
And it's really unique because most candles are just, processed oils.
Right.
And ours, now this one has about 5 different types of mint in it. Has peppermint, spearmint.
I wanted to chew on this candle first. It smells like wintergreen gum.
Yeah.
I like it because these are going to keep bugs away.
Yes.
But it's not going to keep us away with that terrible chemical smell that all these things have.
Right. And the candles are unique because you can actually use them inside because those herbs are just, great for indoor use. They refresh the whole house, but then you can take it outside as well. So, dual purpose there.
I think this is really cool. Now, with the candle, which one was your first scent?
We actually, I want to say we kind of did them all 3 sort of at the same time, but lavender was probably the first one we made because most well, not everybody, but most everybody loves lavender.
Absolutely.
So,
Even the people that say they don't, they get a whiff of it. They smile. They smile. But so you put them all together at the same time. Now, were both products simultaneously launched?
No. So we did the candles at first, and we were just doing the candles, and then it was our children that said, "Why don't you guys do a spray? You know, you guys need to just do a spray." And we thought, well, we don't want to do that unless we know we can have something that works. You know, there's all sorts of people that say, "Oh, I have got my own little home remedy, and I made this and it works for me." We didn't want that. So we thought, well, the only way we're doing the sprays is if we have proof and we know it works. So we did come up with a formula. And again, our sprays actually have our herbs in them. And so that's really unique. Yeah. So you'll see them. So that's what we always tell everybody, shake it really good. You know, mix those herbs up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see it right here. Well, I like that because you actually can see the...
Yeah. So we sent it off down to Texas, down to a lab down in Texas. You know, the mosquitoes are always bigger down there, right?
Oh my goodness! I lived in Austin, Texas for a few months. Those things could have carried me away if I didn't have weights on. I'm telling you.
So, but it came back that even at 2 hours, it was still 100% repellent. So, yeah. So we thought, well, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good, I'd say so.
Right, and at 4 hours, it's still about 91% effective.
Now, how do you do those? How do you know how those tests go about? Like how you decide what's a 100%, what makes it 91?
So you have to, when you send them your little bottle or a couple of samples, and you have to tell them which one is which.
Yeah.
So you mark the bottles and everything, and tell them kind of what's in them and stuff, and then they'll have them marked, and they'll come back, well, this is what it did.
Gotcha.
And and it'll even say, well, this is how many mosquito bites were on this using this one, how many was on that one. Yeah. So
Well, what I love about this is, especially because it's harder to do, what you guys are doing on your own without having this massive production behind you. But you keep everything very reasonable on your site. I'm here now. If you guys want to follow along, it's skitopel.org, and it'll take you right there where you can pick up some products. And I'm looking. I can tell you this right now. Some lemon insect repellent is coming home with CJ when I go on and put my credit card in, because it smells great. I know it's going to work, and we're supporting local, all 3 in 1. I love it. This is a win. This is a win. So how do the concoctions come about? How are those developed? Because I know you said you started off with the 3 cents. But were you just in the kitchen, whipping them up? How did that look?
And with the candles, yes.
Wow.
We were in our kitchen doing those, and we were filling our dining room table, just with the candles. So, but now we have an actual pole barn we built for it. So yeah, we took a leap, and we went the extra stuff and did that. So yeah, so now we do everything in there, and it's specifically dedicated for this. So yeah, I dry all the herbs in there, get all of them cut, and I hang them, dry them.
Is that the most difficult part of the process?
Well, I mean, I enjoy being outside, so it doesn't really bother me too much, I mean, if it's going to be a really hot day and I know I need to do cuttings, I'll just go out early in the morning, or I'll wait until later in the afternoon. Yeah. That
is really cool. So did you have, whenever you guys were developing, even beforehand, did you have any, thought of, let's get into some production business here?
No.
I love it. So what made you change that perception? Was just going, let's do this and let's see what happens?
Wild hair, I guess. And just one of those crazy things. You got to take a chance sometimes, I guess. But
so I got a question. When you get some of these scents going, when you're developing them initially, who are your taste testers or your scent testers for this?
Family. A lot of family and friends, yes. The children, my parents, aunts. Yeah,
who is the most brutally honest?
Our children are.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I always ask. I ask anyone that makes a product because it seems like the family will give you the business before, and not the good type.
No. Yeah, and I have a couple of aunts, and yes,
Really
they will.
cool.
They will be brutally honest and tell me, "Hey, I like this one. No, I don't like that one." Which, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't like that one." I'll say, "No, don't tell me you're sorry. I need to know."
That is really cool.
So.
And now we have a bunch of places we can go and pick these products up throughout the region, really. And so whenever, and I'll ask you about a few of them here locally that you'll kind of throw out, but I also want to ask you, I mean, this is no easy task. And I want people at home to I mean, this is a full-on distribution channel. And you have, I mean, I can't even count them, how many spots we can pick up. How does that process, go about?
That's the hardest part.
Okay.
Yeah, the hardest part is going and talking to stores and shops and saying, "Hey, I think you need this product," because a lot of them. There are a lot of them that are very humble, and they're like, "Yeah, we want to support local, and we'll be happy to have you," but. Others like the big chains, the big superstores, they're pretty much, you got to talk to corporate, and
Corporate's the worst. For people that go to Harvard, that go to these Ivy League schools to run these organizations, they don't know how to answer an email, Wow. So take us through a few places that throughout the area we can go and pick up some of your product.
Here in Alton, you can go to St. Peter's, Schwegel's, there's Belleville, there's a lot of Ace Hardwares. Ace Hardware, Bethalto, Belleville, O'Fallon, Collinsville, Mascoutah. Then we have a couple of Rural Kings, the big R Rural Kings. That's Swansea and Highland. And so...
You're getting our text line moving today. We have a text line, and we have comments. We just this show's on Facebook and YouTube and RiverBender and the Roku TV, but we have a text line for all the comments collected, and they are loving this.
Okay, good.
This is so cool. I just got a text from the 618. Can't wait to go pick up some. This is awesome.
That's really nice. I love that. Thank you.
No problem. I love it. Thank you guys for contributing to the show today. We've had a busy show, but with that being said, what's the plans for the next step? Is there one right now, or just staying right here?
Well, the biggest, I like to think big, so, I would love for Skitopel just to be a household name.
Yeah.
That would be my ultimate goal. That would be fantastic. So, that's the long-term range.
Well, the way it's going, you'll be there pretty quickly because this is really just phenomenal. And what I like about it is you don't have to worry about your dogs being near this candle. Or my biggest fear too when I spray bug spray is, did I let it set long enough? Because I have little ones in my family that are 1 year old, and...
No, we made sure that everything is safe. We have a granddaughter who is 10 months old, and we use it on her. My daughter, even last summer when she was only a couple months old, used it on her and everything. And we also made sure it was safe for every type of skin, all skin types, because we have very sensitive skin ourselves. So we want, we thought, well, we have sensitive skin. We have to be able to use it ourselves. So, So it's great for sensitive skin, too.
That's actually a hell of a testimonial right there. That is really cool. So in terms of adding more scents, is that coming down the pipeline, or right now just keeping the
Right now we're going to focus on these 3.
Okay.
And then, because right now we're just really focusing on getting the word out and getting it known.
Yeah.
And so,
Incredible. I am just blown away. I mean, we talked a few months ago, and we were talking about some of the products, and I thought, what would be the best time to really bring you on?
Right.
Perfect weather for this. All the rain, all the moisture in the air, and the humidity. And this weekend when you're out,
everybody's gonna be hunting eggs. So
good. And guess who's gonna be hunting you? Mosquitoes and buffalo gnats and everything else. Now, do they work for any type of smaller bug other than mosquitoes? You repel?
They work for a wide range.
Oh,
so
wow!
It does mosquitoes, those buffalo gnats. Some people call them no-see-ums, but it does chiggers, ticks, sweat bees, deer flies, horse flies. Yeah, it does a whole range. So yes.
Oh my, does it do your taxes too? That is literally, that's everything I worry about, seriously,
Yes.
sitting on the deck. And to me, you know, there's nothing better than having that glass of wine or reading that book
Right,
on the
just
deck in the
sitting back and
summer.
relaxing, yes.
And now we can do that with
Yes.
really being at peace of mind. What's the best way to stay up to date on new new outlets where we can pick up product, new things coming to the site and developments?
We are, so our websites, but then we do all the social media. We do Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, so everybody can like, share,
Yeah,
follow
like,
us.
share, subscribe,
Yes.
whatever you got to
Yes.
do. But most importantly, try one of these out. I'm telling you, this candle, it smells so good, and it's going to take care of all your bug problem right there.
Yes.
Leisure for this summer. April Robbins, thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
the best of luck with Skitopel.
Thank you.
Whenever you're a household name, you got to come back on
I
this
will.
show. Or
I
in the
totally will.
meantime, any news, seriously, come back on.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
10:43 on the 6th day of April. It's a Thursday in the heart of the RiverBend. Kennedy Smith, unity in the community. Next on our daily show.